I was able to just kind of speak with the women there through Google Translate, and she didn't speak English at all, and I would just speak into my phone, and then she would speak into her phone, and I just got to know her and her story. Through technology, we can still communicate even if we don't know each other's language. I think it's much better to maybe make a mistake or do something that is a little scary than to have regrets on something that you care about.
Even though it's scary, and even though your voice might shake, you take action, and that's how the world becomes a better place.
Don't be scared. Sometimes you look around and you may be the only one, but don't be scared. Prove to them and show them, and then go home and tell other people so that everybody can learn from each other and it can just be a happy, awesome place.
There are people to support you. You may not see it obviously in the first place, but when you come out with your issue, there are people that want to support you and are on your side and want to help you make change, especially because we are a youth organization and we want to help the next generation make a change in the world.
Everyone wants to support you. You are supported. There's always going to be someone who does want to help you, and it might be finding the right person, but there's gonna be somewhere out there who wants to be there for you, and you don't need to be afraid to make change.
I think the most important thing is creating an environment that facilitates inclusion from instructors to other participants, by having an open mind to understand that we are kind of in this moment where we're actually thinking about these issues and making a concerted effort to make our programs more inclusive, to create these environments that are more inclusive, and to be receptive and open to those youth voices that we can learn from, and to understand that that we may have implicit biases that we're not aware of, and really meeting those head on with an open mind and an open heart, and being ready to make those changes that are important to make.
Making sure that the volunteers and the leaders are aware of how trauma impacts not only the world, and not only knowing maybe some quick statistics, but also realizing how trauma impacts themselves personally. It's important to learn about yourself and to grow as a person in order to help the other people grow.
I think that to make any equity program successful, you have to take away whatever stigma exists for any needs that have to be met. So whether that's a handicap, you have to destigmatize the handicap. Whether that's a racial thing or a sexual orientation, you have to destigmatize whatever the majority perception is. Make sure your team is diverse. Make sure your team has one goal, but it's diverse.